Ladies and gentlemen, from the historic Belcourt Theater in Nashville, Tennessee, it's time for RiffTrax Live Carnival of Souls. And now, please welcome to the stage your riffers for the evening, Kevin Murphy, Michael J. Nelson, and Bill Corbett.
Hello, Nashville! And hello, the world! Hello, the United States of America! And the Republic for which it stands. Welcome to RiffTrax Live Carnival of Souls. And I'd like to say, just to start, I really thank Major League Baseball for taking the night off just for us.
As a special favor. I'd also like to add Go Cubs, but that's...
Go Cubs!
So.
Anyway, I'm Kevin Murphy. This is Mike Nelson, and... who are you, and what have you done with Bill Corbett?
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, sir. What is your name?
I have all names and no names.
I see.
I am a man of mystery, as you can see.
Yes. And what kind of cookies do you like?
I like all cookies and no
I
cookies.
see where this is going.
I see, yes.
Yeah.
Where are you from? What?
I am from everywhere and nowhere.
Yes, all right. And
I thought so. And so is the mask the cause of your pasty face and irritated complexion there?
I do not know why you say this. I feel like I am a very handsome man. Maybe not as handsome as Bill Corbett, who I just met backstage. Wonderful, wonderful fellow. You are lucky to be working with him, you bastards.
I think of Corbett as kind of a jerk, actually.
Yeah, we've had the exact opposite experience. Mysterious man from everywhere and nowhere.
Oh, come on, guys, play with me a little.
It's Bill Corbett, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Sorry to pull one over on you, everybody.
But as long as we're on the subject, is the other guy a pretty decent comedian? Could he maybe do...
He's about as
good as you saw. Right. Very funny and yet not funny at all.
Well, thank you so much for coming. We have a great show tonight, a couple of treats, and of course our main feature, Carnival of Souls.
Yes! But first we have a little short for you. It is Halloween, and witches are known to flit about in the sky on Halloween. But what you don't know about witches is that they're not really primarily famous for being magic or for being evil. It's mostly that they're dirty.
Yes.
Like
They have hygiene issues.
the more powerful the witch, the dirtier they are, man.
That's right.
So like Pigpen from Peanuts is a very powerful warlock.
He is.
And Nick Nolte is like he's
He is their god. He is
basically.
their god. Yeah.
So to demonstrate this point, we will have his first short, The Dirt Witch Cleans Up.
Let's roll The Dirt Witch Cleans Up.
The Dirt Witch.
Now, you just saw encyclopedia. For you younger viewers, an encyclopedia is like if someone printed out an alphabetized Wikipedia. So.
Yeah.
Geez, there wasn't that much joy in growing.
No, not really. Oh, God, whoever decided to freeze this shot needs to be on an FBI watch list.
I can't look.
I was finally released from my hellish suspended animation, and now I'm being crushed.
Yeah.
Tonight we're gonna make Aleister Crowley's famous Halloween chili. Full flavors.
Vanished from the earth, condemned to roam the universe.
You just got a parking ticket. Relax.
Drama queen.
And turn it in reverse. Night will be day, and day will be night. Right will be wrong.
Yeah, I think we can figure out the rest. We'll be right. Got it.
Spotless and the clean. I'll make them change before your sight.
Well, Bernadette Peters did not react well to that New York Times review.
Self-hypnosis. I've never craved a cigarette more.
You hear that weird noise, Shrek?
Hey, it's Mumford and Son's dad.
And the Mumford brother they don't talk about.
Eat your damn organic Belgian endive.
It's so dirty. I don't see why I got to be the one to feed you.
Just because my bodily odor surpasses your own.
Things I could do. I'd rather be doing clean up your mess.
They have a Gandalf scarecrow. You shall not perch.
My family history of witch persecution finally done caught up with me.
Oh, pink paint? Guess he's working on John Mellencamp's house.
The Susan G. Komen Foundation started out as a bunch of pranksters.
Get down! Set! 1-3! 3-2! 29!
Young Phil Simms was deeply hated by the other boys.
Dirty I am, and dirty you'll be, and then you'll see.
That, you're dirty, as I already said.
He has a very narrow focus for someone with power over reality itself.
No, why did we play football in that farmer's pigsty?
Mumford! She enjoys herself.
I saw what you did.
The forces of light will rain down upon you, Dark One.
No one has ever seen me before.
You didn't have to do what you just did.
If only Hitler had been given the same lecture by a little girl.
Dirty. And a dirty old witch I never wanted to be.
This is how most Hufflepuff students end up.
Well, kid, time to die.
Maybe you could help me. Would you help me, please? Please help me. If that's all you want, it sure.
And the child was delicious.
Wow. It's gonna be one hell of a night, folks.
Hunker down. Oh no, now the Predator will see us. Oh.
It's a good soundtrack, though.
Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. I think it'll hurt. No.
This scene has inspired 50 new Japanese game shows.
Did your mother say it? Ow! Ow! I hate it! Get right in there.
Kids, don't just go home with strangers, bathe them.
Common courtesy.
I was saving that dog poo for later.
That's how you clean your hands.
No, it's my favorite dog poo.
Toesies first. Now your feet.
For more video like this, try the entire internet.
This is how you do your ear.
Kid pulls out a straight razor and goes full Mr. Blonde on her. Here I am, stuck in...
Now let's do your mouth.
Wasn't that a line in Deliverance?
We have to do all these things to make you good and clean. Take a look in the mirror and you'll see. Is this really me?
A Maggie Gyllenhaal? Turn me back!
Inside, she's weeping about how much bathwater the kid forced her to drink.
Still so much dirt between my butt cheeks.
Anyway.
Well,
There's the Nurwitch.
Kevin?
I hope you all learned a valuable lesson.
Yeah. Kevin, that was a very inopportune time to talk about the dirt between your butt cheeks.
I know, I just
Up
had
here
to bring
make
it up.
jokes.
It's very uncomfortable. Wow.
Thanks a bunch.
What was the purpose of that short? Did we... Did we ever figure that out?
Don't be a walking tower of filth.
Or children might take you and kidnap you and clean you.
Right.
She didn't look dirty so much as full of sparkles and weird stuff. She
Yeah.
just looked like Magenta from the Rocky Horror Show.
Right, just a lot of spirit gum and hair.
Yeah. She was an actor then.
She is.
Yeah.
Well, folks, we have a holiday double feature show coming up. Please go see it on December 1st, Thursday.
Right.
The RiffTrax holiday double feature. It features first Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. And then, let's see if I can get through this, the Christmas short extravaganza with Weird Al Yankovic, who does a pork short with us. It's a lot of fun, Thursday, December 1st. For more information, go to fathomevents.com.
Yes, indeed.
You can click on it right now.
He does a pork short. He does a pork short.
does a
How
pork
often
short.
do you hear that phrase in waking life?
Well, we're not going to get to our feature quite yet. We have another little hors d'oeuvre for you.
Treat.
An amuse-bouche.
little popcorn ball for your bag.
This is from one of our favorite releasing companies, the ACI Film Company, who we cannot figure out what they do. We figure there's a lot of dope over at their headquarters.
A lot of weed.
And a lot of grant money, and so they make these crazy shorts. And this is the continuation of a theme. This is Masks of Grass.
Yeah.
So let's
Again.
they're in on the grass thing again. Let's roll Masks of Grass.
Masks of Grass.
The other grass show.
Eric Stoltz in Cheech and Chong's Masks of Grass.
Flown like a kite. Masks. Masks of grass.
20 seconds in, and it's already madness.
Okay, kids, when you get shipwrecked, signal for help with a kite before killing and eating the wild pig.
The Sky God commands you, do my bidding.
So, mask.
Yep. Yes. Don't follow me, though, kids. Leave me alone.
Grass grows everywhere in the world. On beautiful, well-kept lawns,
Like
in
this?
fields, in empty lots. It even grows through little cracks in the sidewalk. It grows everywhere, and yet we rarely notice it.
Start noticing grass,
How
damn
often
it!
do we really look at grass? All kinds of grass, and see how lovely it is.
Yeah, I'm overwhelmed by the beauty. How about
Many
you?
people see grass as a mere nuisance. But grass can be used. Used to make many different interesting things. Like, for instance, masks.
A long, thin strip of masks.
All types of grass can be used to make masks. Short grass, tall grass. The more varieties, the better.
And the quicker we get a mask on that kid, the better.
The stems together.
Oh, I welcome your hatred.
Grass stems are so strong that you can make a loop of them.
Goodbye,
to go
cruel
around
world.
your
Bill's
face.
comment pushed me over the edge.
Grass
Grew up to be a beautiful
can
swan.
look like many different things. Feathers, needles, and even lace. No other plant is quite like it. Masking tape will hold many stems together temporarily.
Yeah, but you're going to want your mask to last many generations.
But to make the mask stronger, use glue.
Do not touch, severe neurological damage. Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
And they said I'd never amount to anything. Ha!
You can even braid the stems together. Grass stems are stiff when they are dry, so soak them in water for a few minutes to make them easier to braid.
Better yet, soak it in a mixture of gasoline and drain cleaner.
Wire can also be used to tie sections of the mask. Fine wire is the best and the easiest to handle.
So trade in that baseball glove your dad got you for a spool of fine wire.
Place the parts on the original base and bind them together with tape or wire.
Put most of the wire around the area near your vulnerable eyeballs.
Look out, ladies.
When it's all finished, it might look something like this.
It's searing into my soul, you guys.
You could try different types of material to hold the grass in place. This little girl is tying pipe cleaners together to form a face.
Used pipe cleaners by the looks of
Later,
it.
she would use grass
Ugh.
to decorate it.
Cheap
Plastic
ACI.
foam also makes a wonderful base. Stems that are strong enough
boy.
to be stuck anywhere in the foam. No need of glue or wire. Corrugated cardboard is also good. Just place the stems.
Save
in the
money and
little holes
corrugate your
along
own
the edge.
cardboard.
It's easy, whatever base you use. All you need is different types of grass and a little imagination.
And a friend with no
There are
self-respect.
many different types that you can make, and a variety of materials that are suitable for a base. People all over the world have made masks, little children as well as adults. In some countries, the masks may represent gods and goddesses.
Like Dumpstro,
In
the
other
god of
countries,
crap.
The mask has been used since ancient times in plays.
He was an X-Man, wasn't he?
Masks represent a different type of person. Masks can even be made to look like animals. Masks change us, and sometimes it's fun to play at being someone or something else.
Something above all morality, beyond the puny laws of mankind.
The pipe cleaner mask is just about finished. A few last touches, and it's ready.
That smiley face should become a frown now.
See, it's ready.
Ready.
Yay. I'm homeless Martin Van Buren.
Oh, good. Back to the silent drudgery section. Too entertaining.
Egg crates can also be used.
For holding eggs.
By making little holes in the
about it.
crate, the grass can be held upright.
That centerpiece tells us no chance of an open bar.
Egg crates will even bend when the top has been cut off, and pipe cleaners will hold them in place. This will form the base of what we call the Indian headdress.
Help, I'm problematic.
I'll say.
All you need are a few materials and a little patience. When you've finished, you'll be amazed to see all the different ones together. Try it. It's fun.
This boy's been having fun alone in the wild, forgetting language, and learning to love the taste of raw meat.
My new master rises. Time for the blood harvest draws nigh.
Kid, I don't know how you're supposed to wear that, but you're definitely doing it wrong somehow.
They're already a more interesting team than Suicide Squad.
Follow me, children, for today we ride on Toys R Us!
Masks of grass, kites. I don't understand.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, what's that? The sound of something circling a drain? I can't imagine a better way to end an ACI short.
That's Masks of Grass, folks.
Masks of grass. Because
Somehow that was an educational short.
I know,
just don't
right?
get it.
Because one short telling kids how to mess around with grass was not enough.
That's right.
Just a simple Zorro mask will do. Follow Bill Corbett's example.
So we'll be on the lookout for
that
more.
really worked out well. Yeah,
We're on the lookout for more ACI shorts. I hope they get into something like, concrete or rebar at some point. Just
kids glued rebar to their face.
Make
running around
festive
the beach.
headdresses. That's right. Well, folks, we have a bunch of digital stuff. If you go to rifftrax.com/souls. Yeah, you see how that works? Including 50% off on our riff of the movie Halloween, the John Carpenter film. And it works perfectly well with our RiffTrax app. It syncs up beautifully. You can play it on any format, any way you want to, and just start the movie, sync it up with the RiffTrax app, and it works like magic. Boom!
magically we start pestering you with our jokes.
That's right.
It's a dark magic. It's an annoying dark magic. Now to our feature presentation, Carnival of Souls.
Oh, yes.
How many souls here tonight? Show of hands.
Anybody here have a soul?
Yeah, good.
Just a couple of quick bits about this. This was directed by Mr. Herc Harvey. That is a real name.
Yep.
And he's in the Carnival of Souls as like the main ghoul dude, right? But his main job for over 30 years was directing short educational films for a little company called Centron in Kansas, where this movie begins. And then it moves to the more exciting plateau of Utah.
Right.
Yeah. It's like a frying pan into the fire.
Garden spot, yes, indeed.
But Herc Harvey directed a little short we like to call, and he liked to call, Shake Hands with Danger. That was
one of our classics.
You will not recognize his work at all in here. There's no twangy guitar, but there is a hell of a lot of organ music.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's just,
So we'll let you do an A-B comparison with Shake Hands with Danger and Carnival of Souls.
That's right.
Well, let's get on to it. Let's roll Carnival of Souls.
Carnival of Souls!
Carnival of Souls!
Drag your foot, boy. Look what we got here. Hey, you want to drag, huh? Come on. See that telephone pole? We'll take you to it, yeah. Yeah, we can take it.
Strange way of asking for some Grey Poupon.
Yeah, come on. You want to try? Rev it up. Come on, man. Get ready.
He has a straw hat. What choice do we have?
Racing at speeds up to 30 miles an hour or so.
Very reasonable. I'm in a car!
Not very bright.
I'll show him how to drive. Just watch me.
Go grease lightning, your timing belt's about to snap. Grease lightning! Go grease lightning, you really are a piece of crap. Grease lightning, go grease lightning. Musical instrument. Oh.
The road they were on was under construction. I'm retroactively terrified.
Yeah.
This is like NASCAR, but with 50% less Budweiser burps.
Hey, yellow car. Hey, yellow car. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Let's make a green car together.
Steve Miller just came on the radio. This is the only way to escape it.
Hi, can we trade insurance info?
It's a Carnival of Souls this weekend here at Freeway Toyota. Also savings, I guess, but mostly souls.
Yes, Candace, you're the star of the movie, but we want our credits to look like the program for a third-grade choir concert.
Half an old log sticking out of a river. In Kansas, this pretty much counts as a national park. Lovely state.
I always wondered what a James Bond credit sequence would be like if you replaced all the sexy naked ladies with rotting driftwood.
This water's downriver from a factory pig farm, so it's really a carnival of E. coli.
A carnival.
I'm gonna catch so many flies. What the hell? I spend all day building the web and all I catch are credits. Ah! I'm a spider.
Yeah, we got that.
Herc Harvey, a man whose parents cruelly named him after the sound of throwing up.
Sir, as high as this river is right now, and with all the mud and sand it's carrying, they may never find that car.
In fact, they've given up and are playing with a toy boat instead.
He just answered the question, do you still make love with your wife?
All right, now let's hear your story about how it happened.
It wasn't our fault, sir.
Detective Lyndon B. Johnson on the scene.
The first one's on the bridge. And coming along, following the tracks, and they wanted to get around us, I guess, and they lost control when they...
You sure you didn't crowd them off?
Oh, really inappropriate to make a number 2 here, mister.
They're taking Bela Lugosi's advice to pull the string! Pull the string!
3 hours. Yeah, not sure I want to find that car now. There's sand, and with that current, we may never find it. Yeah, all I guess we can do is keep trying.
Well, no, we could hit happy hour at Dave's Bar and Grill. Free chicken drummies.
Years later, Kansas residents still spoke of this moment as the day something happened.
Did we win the race?
Come on, let's get down there.
Oh, I knew listening to Pat Boone would lead to this.
Oh, it looks like my mom the time she stayed up all night making Christmas cookies. Poor woman.
I forgot the surface world has men.
Mary Henry. Are you all right?
How'd you get out?
Yeah, put this on. We better get you back to town.
Are they communicating telepathically? What?
Mouth's not moving.
The other girls.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you're gonna see that, I guess.
Pan down to Nemo and Dory just going to town on the corpses.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Poor Nemo.
So peaceful on the river, fishing for bass and death cars.
This feels like Rod Serling should step out and do a monologue.
Yeah, the only rod they could afford was Rod from Birdemic. Yes.
Drag racing. I think it's dangerous, so I gave a 50% discount. It's dark, but you can see solar panels in the Twilight Zone.
Thank you, Rod.
Rod from Birdemic, special guest star.
Oh! The car became a church organ. What a terrible transformer.
Here we go.
Organ playing is like cooking Russian food. I'm not sure how to tell if you're great or terrible at it.
Oh, sounds like my soaps are starting.
Hey, Pete, can you remind me why we hired a staff organist here at our tool and die shop?
Well, that's that. Gonna kill my family tonight.
Take me out to the ball game. No, we're not doing that.
The abominable Dr. Fibe saw this sweet rig and went mad with jealousy. Well, madder.
Yeah, he was pretty far gone.
I still haven't summoned the apocalypse. Well, back at it then. Soon.
Mike, Kevin, I am fighting the temptation to roller skate in a circle right now, and
Stay strong, Bill.
Keep it together, Bill. God, excuse me, miss. The guys jackhammering in the street outside are complaining about the noise.
Is this like the one I'll be playing in Utah?
It's quite similar. I supervised the installation myself.
Yep, I could talk about my organ for days.
No. I'm leaving this morning. There's nothing I can do here.
That's right. Well, Mary, you'll make a fine organist for that church. Be very satisfying to you, I think.
It's just a job to me.
The Pope says the same thing.
Not quite the attitude for going into church work.
Okay.
I'm not taking the vows. I'm only going to play the organ.
Why, you want more than that? Of course, it doesn't pay much, but, well, at least it's a start.
And my wife tells me that before every one of these live shows.
Benton to see you both?
Your ship will come in someday, Kevin.
Yeah.
It's a start.
I
You're young.
I've got to leave. I'm going to drive straight through.
Mary, it takes more than intellect to be a musician. Put your soul into it a little.
It takes intellect to be a musician. No, nobody tell Kid Rock that. Right?
Good luck, Mary. Stop by and see us the next time you're in.
Thank you. But I'm never coming back.
Hey! Oh, I mean, wait.
Oh, that's
really
too
sorry.
bad.
Leave. I'm
sorry to see you go. Yeah,
it's too bad.
So cutter breaks again.
Yeah, second time's a charm.
Okay.
How do you mean? Day before yesterday, she was the only one of 3 girls to survive an accident. You'd think she'd feel a little something like humbleness or gratitude.
Or searing gas pain,
know
even.
what.
That's what I feel all the time.
kept pretty much to herself. Yeah, maybe in her place I'd do the same thing.
Put on a dress,
Just pick up life again.
lipstick, and a blonde wig. Yep.
Quiet like she fools you. But she's a tough-minded little thing.
I guess that's what it takes to survive.
Oh, that not driving off bridges.
Yeah, that
That's
helps.
what it takes.
Saving strength.
Well, if she's got a problem, it'll go right along with her.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm going to get back to sawing off the tip of my thumb. Hey.
Folks, if you enjoyed that shot of her furtively staring at something in silence, I have some great news for you.
Strap in.
I have never been more confident that someone has willed her entire estate to her cat.
Slightly sticking up nails. Swerve, shatter, splash.
Yeah, put on Terry Gross. Maybe that'll raise the energy level a little bit.
Fresh air.
There we go. A lot of people seem to be popping champagne and waving at me.
I've never heard of a good riddance party before. I wonder who it's for.
That shot inspired Stanley Kubrick when he was making The Shining.
Really?
Yeah, it inspired him to make it good so that nobody would confuse it with Carnival of Souls.
Okay. Welcome to Utah. Have you considered Colorado instead?
Spotlight directly into my eyes. That'll help me see.
A quiet white woman maintaining the speed limit. This should be the Utah state flag.
Oh, dear.
Yes. That's right. Constantly jerking the steering wheel back and forth is vital. Vital. Keep jerking. Yes. Or not. That's fine too. That's good. That works.
14 kind of sucks. Let's try 9.
I love 9.
This was originally a shot of her trying to Bluetooth pair her phone, but audiences found it too chilling.
Little too much action, too.
Folks, we know you can't see it, but have a really good look at it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
A future spinster! Oh, it's me.
Can I talk to you about the Church of Latter-day Saints?
You'd think that someone who almost just died in a car crash would look at the damn road more often. Honey!
Oh, I'm a terrible hitchhiker.
Hey, you know what? Maybe cars aren't the mode of transportation for you.
Not your thing.
Nope.
Hook on the door handle, check. Guy with knife in the back seat, check. Well, everything is in order.
Rolling up the window, so far that counts as an action scene.
And she drives right off a bridge.
Where did that bridge even come from?
This right here was the driving in silence sequence that really impressed the Criterion Collection people.
Now, we know you can't make out a single detail.
That's right.
But really feast your eyes on it, huh?
Just drink it in. Yeah.
Enjoy. Horror movie service stations. The best place to get towed. Course, nobody goes up there these days.
Can I help you?
Fill it up.
All right.
No, you idiot. I was coming on to you.
Wow. Hi-oh. Okay, I would gain so much respect for her if she went in and ordered or bought every single bag of combos.
After ordering it.
After ordering them
Yeah,
in a
right.
gas station, you order combos.
She seems bland enough that she'd have like an unscented pine tree air freshener. It's a little too much.
Could you tell me what that big structure is back a few miles by the lake?
Oh, you mean the old bathhouse?
Yeah, I got a lifetime
It
ban.
used to be a pretty ritzy place in the old
Yeah, you
days.
cannonball into one
lake
senior
went
water
down,
aerobics
they made
class
a dance
completely
hall out of it.
nude, and
Then they put those buildings up out there and made some sort of a carnival there for a while. That's years ago, though. Just stands out there now.
Ralph's Gas and Overly Long Answer Station.
I have an address here of a rooming house. Could you direct me?
Oh, sure. Well, that's just right over here a little ways.
Hang a left at the inky void of nothingness.
Gah.
Been saving it for you since I got your letter.
$10 said that letter was written on horse stationery.
Could have rented it yesterday if I'd wanted.
Oh, it's fine. It's just about what I expected.
I knew you'd like it.
Not what I said.
This ain't no regular rooming house, you know. I only got you and Mr. Linden across the hall.
Keep an eye out. He'll try to Aaron Andrews ya. Not approving of
Each
it.
room's got its own private bathroom, too.
A bathroom? Whoa, other B&Bs just have a big hole in the hallway.
You can take all that.
La-di-da.
I'm not one to fuss about things like that.
Thank you. I think I'll be quite comfortable.
Well, hope you'll stay a while. I'm downstairs in the back part of the house, so if there's anything else you need, guess I'll have to wait till morning.
I could use some Ajax.
Don't have any.
Night.
Good night, Mrs. Talmadge.
Unlimited baths. I gotta take like 17 baths now.
Well, that headboard's not going to stay intact long if I have my way. Fill her up.
Oh, damn it, I forgot to pack the organ.
Did you get the Ajax?
Just as I thought, dust on the windowsills. Guess everything I've heard about the boarding houses of Utah is true.
I just remembered my friends died horribly. Whew, what a week.
Notes.
Utah Church, I'll just assume this is Baptist.
So anyway, this is where we have the Carnival of Souls every Sunday after the picnic.
And this, Miss Henry, is our pride and joy.
Oh, that is one heck of a
This is
toilet.
made in the same town where I've been studying.
Of course, that's where we heard about you. Oh, by the way, you have found a place to stay.
Yes, I have a room.
Good.
And you got the peeper
Well,
we
we
sent.
hope you're going to like it here. We're not the largest church in this area, of course, but we have a nice congregation.
Okay, it's just me.
We'll have to have some sort of reception. They'll want to meet you.
Couldn't we just skip that?
Skip that? Well, I don't suppose it's an absolute necessity. I don't know what some of the ladies will say.
I hope you at least brought your own copy of Great Organ Classics.
Yes, of course. We'll let it go at that for the time being. But, my dear, you cannot live in isolation from the human race, you know.
Mind if I try this now?
I want you to.
Typical first day orientation stuff. Here's the break room. You cannot live in isolation from the human race.
Oh, impressive. Oh, now she's playing with her feet. Wow. Oh, and now it looks like she's going to play with her... Oh, my. Oh, well. Wow.
You go right ahead. I'll be next door at the manse, if you need me.
So this is how it's supposed to sound then? It's not broken?
Oh, sounds like there's a new organist for me to cut up with my shears.
Herbert, I told you to throw that stupid organ in the trash.
We have an organist capable of stirring the soul.
Now our all-night bone sessions will be even more off the chain. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, ladies.
Oh, she's staring right through me. Stop it.
No! Hey, Chuck, it's Marvin, your cousin Marvin Berry. You know that new dreary, soul-crushing sound you're looking for? Well, listen to this. Yeah, attendance is kind of light since they stopped using real wine at communion.
Am I early for the carnival? I feel like I'm early for the carnival. How embarrassing.
What? Well, I'm off to move my mouth silently over here now.
This church expects organ music 24/7, Missy. Get back on the keys.
Chop, chop. What do you see?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. I've practiced the whole afternoon and it's gotten me in a mood.
Oh, so it's that kind of movie, huh?
I've got to make a call out.
Something for Daddy.
Would you like to come along for the ride?
You know that old pavilion out there?
Mm-hmm.
Will we pass it?
Go right by it. Stop and look at it if you like.
I would, with you along.
Good.
Oh, the classic enticer with a stop at the old pavilion out past the lake ruse. Works every time, guys.
Well, the pavilion's up the road a ways here, just past this clown murder museum.
Sorry for talking your ear off about Iron Maiden B-side. Something about a pavilion trip just brings out the metalhead in me.
So, disappointed yet?
This used to be quite a place. It's been deserted for a long time now.
Will you take me in?
My goodness, no. It isn't safe out there anymore.
Plus, it sucks.
That's why they put up this barrier.
Be very easy to step around it.
What attraction could there be for you out there?
I'm not sure. I'm a reasonable person. I don't know.
But I'm hoping the Dippin' Dot stand is
Satisfy
still
myself
somehow
that
open.
It's nothing more than it appears to be. Would you take me out there?
No. The law has placed it off limits. Wouldn't be very seemly for a minister to break the law, would it?
Really, I'm asking. I've got a need to
Maybe
kill
I can
burning
come
a
back
hole
to
inside
Mother.
of me, baby.
Shall we go along now?
Going along now, the motion picture.
Oh, that was close. Something almost happened in this movie.
Narrow escape. Well, I certainly hope that whore of an organ player left town. It's where. Oh, hello.
Good evening. Organ playing must take a long time. You've been gone most the whole day.
I went for a long drive in the country with my new boss.
Same drive as the old boss.
Oh, that must have been a kick in the head. I learned that from my other boarder, Mr. Linden.
He kicked me in the head.
Forgot. Well, this ain't no boarding house, but I got some coffee and sandwich makings left. I could bring you some up after a while.
Mayonnaise and Wonder Bread sandwiches with extra mayonnaise.
Take as many as you want. I ain't one to make a fuss about a thing like that.
Oh, she's in love. Isn't that sweet?
Yeah, Dirt Witch, we get it. You take baths now.
Yeah. Get back in your own movie. Say.
I know. Hardwood floors in a bathroom. You don't see that much anymore.
Hubba hubba.
Yes, sir.
The Blair Witch got him.
Ooh, yeah.
I know. That antique metal doorknob is a cool detail.
Yeah. Must have gone to Restoration Hardware.
Oh, man.
God.
Come in, Mrs. Thomas.
I cut the crusts off for you, dearie.
Gotta hurry. Can't wait to show my rockin' bod to Mrs. Thomas. Dun, dun, dun.
I thought you were Mrs. Thomas.
Nope, name's Norman Bates. You mind getting back in the shower?
I'm John Linden. I'm your neighbor right across the hall.
Oh, nice to meet you. Would you excuse me?
Hey,
I am like a horny Pee Wee Herman. How's it going?
Ah, the pervy neighbor theme. One of Mozart's finest.
Under the rope clothes change is his favorite category on adult sites.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Mary Henry.
Yeah, I know.
Learn some manners with you, Ted.
I heard you tell Mrs. Thomas you haven't ate anything yet, huh? Well, yeah, I just thought, being neighborly and all that. See, I haven't eaten anything either. I just thought we had to ask you out to dinner.
Someplace super oily and creepy.
I haven't met or anything yet, but I just thought we'd be
I'm
in the
sorry.
same
You'll
house.
have to excuse me.
Look, there's a real nice restaurant, right down the street, and I just thought, well, I'm just kind of guy who doesn't like to eat by himself.
I've made arrangements to eat in my room tonight.
Hey, if you change your mind, you just holler.
No, I'd rather eat my toothpaste than go out to dinner with you.
Well, it's kind of lonesome in here.
Good night, Mr. Linden.
I'm gonna marry that man someday.
I wonder if these drapes are stab-proof.
Whoops, I forgot to knee him in the balls just to be safe.
Hey, I'm going to KFC. You want anything? Or... All right, well, I'm going. You can have a biscuit if you want. Cutting back on carbs.
Damn, my 10-second panic delay syndrome.
is how I react when one of those smelly Greenpeace kids comes to my door.
Yeah.
It's just a turn down service. The old lady comes and sprinkles Ajax all over your bed.
Miss Henry? It's Miss Thomas.
You know, she might be a Muppet. That might be the twist in this movie.
Who's the man in the hall?
The Man in the Hall? You mean that very unsuccessful Canadian sketch show?
Must be Mr. Linden. He has the room across the hall.
I'm Andy Rooney in drag.
There is no other. Me and you and Mr. Linden. Us three is all there is in this house.
But you must have passed him out there.
Pale, kind of looked like Robert Pattinson's dad.
Going about eating makes you jumpy sometimes. Maybe you heard the boards pop or something. These old houses creak worse than my knees.
I didn't hear him, Mrs. Thomas. I saw him.
Speaking of seeing, did you notice my giant coffee pot?
Now, don't talk that way.
Huge.
I don't sleep so good as it is. It's these old houses. They're big enough so that you could hide a man in every corner.
Not that I have taxidermied man stashed in every room.
You just gotta not let your
I'm Andy
imagination
Rooney.
run away with you.
Are you going out there?
Well, of course.
Everyone in this house is puzzled by doors. What's going on?
How did they work?
Well, old lady's crop dust in the room, I bet. Yeah.
There's nobody there.
Oh, she's turned on by that.
So you just go and eat that sandwich I
This
made for
movie.
you. Don't drink the coffee. If coffee keeps you awake, it won't.
So she brought 4 gallons of coffee and then told her not to drink it?
Coffee never keeps me awake.
Shouldn't have eaten that cat food and onion sandwich the old lady made her.
Too much coffee.
You know, she probably shouldn't have booked the place right next to the fluorescent light showroom.
Hi, I'm the pavilion. Is this going anywhere?
Okay, campers, rise and shine, but don't forget your booties, because there's a scary dead guy out there.
You, babe. Walking human armpit.
Yeah, okay, good. Add 4 more layers of robe to your existing 10 layers. That works.
And tie it with a safety knot, just to be sure, yeah.
Well, good morning. I heard your alarm. I knew you'd be up. Guess what I got?
A pot of warm Vaseline? I don't know.
Start the day off right. I make it in my room. You know, it saves me having to go out and get dressed up. I guess I had to get dressed to come over here anyway.
Oh, God, your smell.
Just like what I need.
Well, and 2 cups of coffee coming up.
Also, I hope you like early morning harassment.
Hey,
It's a waker-upper.
I guess you took her on last night about me coming to your door and all, huh?
I'm not a very sociable person ordinarily. How can I resist an inducement like this?
What?
I'm not the Unabomber. Oh, wait, what'd you say?
All those big words. I'm just an ordinary guy who works in a warehouse, that's all.
Huh?
I make pretty good money, though. Hey, look, I got a couple of shots left over from last night. You want a little bit in yours?
It's top shelf toilet wine.
Recommended breakfast for a church organist.
Oh, is that what you do? Hey, you mean they pay somebody to play the organ in church?
Some churches do.
Mostly the ones that handle snakes.
Hey, if you don't mind about this, I just didn't know you were a church woman.
To me, a church is just a place of business.
Well, that's a funny way to look at it.
Why? People seem shocked because I took a job in a church, and I regard it simply as a job. I'm a professional organist, and I play for pay, that's all.
Why is she suddenly delighted to have this guy in her home? She's just...
Strange you should say that. As a matter of fact, not for that reason, mind you, but I had the strangest feeling last night.
Like some guy who looked like you was licking my neck as I slept.
That's ridiculous. Why would you say that?
The world is so different in the daylight. But in the dark, your fantasies get so out of hand.
Hey, don't mention fantasies within a mile of this guy, all right?
It falls back into place again.
I want to give him an opening.
Let's have no more nights.
Or let's make them more interesting.
She now has dozens of STDs.
Hey, how'd you get to be a church organist?
I studied it in college.
I could have gone to college.
I mean prison. I could have gone to prison.
Yeah, I used to play pretty good football, but they wanted me to take a lot of classes and things, you know?
Well, they're that way.
Well, I'm just as smart as the next guy.
If the next guy is a turtle.
I just didn't dig what they were teaching in school, you know? And the thing I hated most was principal products.
Principal products?
Yeah, you know, like the principal products of Brazil
I think it's bikini waxing, right?
Yeah. Coffee, beans, snake oil, you know, like that. When I was at school, I couldn't care less. Now, what I cared about was girls.
Didn't they offer a course in that?
If they would have done that, I would have graduated.
Wait, he doesn't have a PhD in women's studies?
What's the matter? Can you still taste the coffee?
Come on, what do you think, I'm an alcoholic? Look, I just like to start the day off in a good mood, that's all.
You must be hilarious by noon.
Look, I'm just the kind of a guy employers want, you know, the happy worker.
Hey, the kids on my school bus don't mind it, huh?
This morning, you're exactly what I needed.
You're gonna need me in the evening, too. You just don't know it yet.
I think some grease actually came off the movie screen there.
The shower.
Spoils the flavor for tomorrow.
Well, thank you for the coffee. It was unsanitary, but delicious.
Golden Corral's new slogan.
Right. We'll put some of the germ killer inside. Well, I hate to leave so early.
I think you can get through the door.
Hey, you know, you got the wrong impression of me.
Well, I meant because you had so many things to carry.
And because your raging boner might make it hard to fit through the door.
Please.
Well, it's been a pleasure, Mr. Linden, but I'm sure you have to get to work.
Well, don't you?
No, I have the whole day free for shopping.
Just as well. The judge said I had to introduce myself to all my neighbors. He's dreamy.
Does the hem hang right and back? We might change the hemline a little. The drape is just fine. Otherwise, it looks very nice.
And if you're planning to mold your hair into a shatterproof dome, I know just the place.
We altered a little here to make it straight all the way around. There, do you want to go back to your dressing room?
Always service with a smile here at Betty's Drab and Bland.
Oh, God. How many price tags are back here? I pulled off like 7 already. Jesus.
Ding.
Attention shoppers, there's a gas leak in women's apparel. Those hallucinating the undead get 10% off all evening wear.
Yes, dresses of the early 60s, sturdy enough to stop a bullet at point blank range. Look at that thing.
This place deters shoplifting by having each garment contain at least 40 pounds of fabric.
Wait a minute, is the director filming me right now? He said we were on break.
Nope, not letting you out until you give that orange blouse another chance.
Not a lot of foot traffic here at Forever 71.
I believe I have you deliver the dress if you don't mind.
No, you'll have to speak up. That's noise-canceling hair.
Do you have any other clothing that resembles fecal matter? I'm going for a specific look.
What's the matter with her?
Why isn't she trying to pay with a Dairy Queen coupon like a normal senior citizen?
What's the matter with everyone? Why don't they answer me?
Ma'am, I'm a customer. I don't need to acknowledge you.
You know, it's always baffling when minimum wage floor reps don't provide impeccable customer service.
This horrifying glimpse of a brick and mortar store is brought to you by Amazon.com. Amazon, because interacting with humans is excruciating.
She Winona Rydered the hell out of some pantyhose.
Don't shake hands with danger.
Damn it, Herc, focus.
Sorry.
One movie at a time, Herc.
Sorry.
Okay, even Bruce Willis in The Sixth Sense has figured this one out by now.
If only there was a pale undead ghoul nearby to help me get my bearings.
That's bird for she's
After our eggs, kill!
A face that always seems to ask, how does saran wrap work?
Look, your neighbor drugged you. Why haven't you figured that out yet?
Lady, do you mind if I wash my other sock?
Yeah.
What is it?
That man!
I didn't mean any harm. I just stopped to get a drink.
I'm a real actor, I swear.
It was that man! That man!
Yeah, underpants.
There was someone else there! That strange man was there!
Now look, you've had a fright. Hysteria won't solve anything. Now control yourself. Look, I'm Dr. Samuel.
Free-range physician.
My office is right across the street.
I specialize in digging my nails into people's arms. They're
If you would like
panicking.
my assistance, I'll be glad to offer it.
Calming you.
Thank you. Could I come with you now?
Certainly.
Probably just
I'll
some
take her
type
over
of
my office.
menstrual neurosis.
Right.
Everyone hear that?
Wow, that was easy. I didn't even need chloroform this time.
It was more than just not being able to hear anything or make contact with anyone.
Wow, sounds great to me.
It was
Love that.
as though for a time I didn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
As though I had no place in the world. No part of the life around me.
In short, losing my iPhone was the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
Man.
Yes.
You'll excuse my back, but I wanted to get some of that written down.
And scratch out the eyes on this photo of my ex-wife.
Anything else? Anything you haven't told me?
That's all there is. That's
Seriously.
the whole story.
That's the whole movie.
Following me, that's all there is to it.
It isn't that simple, though, is it?
What do you mean?
He could hardly have been in the park this afternoon, or one of us men would have seen him. And that night in the hallway, you said yourself the landlady came up a minute later, and she didn't see him, did she?
No, but I've seen her
Were you
drinking
driving
nail
at?
polish remover,
It's been less than a week since you were in a car that crashed into the river. How you got out of that, no one seems to know. But that experience must have been a serious emotional shock.
Like when you open a can of peanut brittle and a springy snake shoots out.
I didn't say that. I don't
Sorry to
mean
get
that.
technical on
I'm
you,
a
but
competent person. Anything, I'm a realist. I'm not given to imagining anything.
Hogwash. All of us imagine things.
Look at me right now, imagining my medical license wasn't
I
revoked.
can imagine they were talking about you.
Have you never imagined you saw someone you knew and walked up to them and found they were a perfect stranger?
Have you ever imagined that your hands are giant spiders like I always do?
Our imaginations play tricks on us. They often misinterpret what we see and hear. Do you agree?
I suppose so.
If that can happen in ordinary times, go a step further.
You're
Look
strung
what can
out from the
happen in a
fast-paced,
high fever or
high-stakes
following a
world of
series
church organ music.
It doesn't seem possible that I could have imagined all of it.
Does this man, this figure, resemble anyone you've ever known? An acquaintance? Or your father?
Or Ben Stein? No, wait, that's me.
Here or back home?
No, and I have no desire for one.
Never?
No. I'm surprised to find myself saying that.
Used to have an insatiable appetite for grade A beefcake.
I have no desire for the close company of other people.
I did, guys.
Have you always felt this way?
I don't know.
Don't you want to join in the things that other people do? Share the experiences of other people?
Oh, God,
I don't think capable of being very close to people.
Terrible idea.
I do feel that perhaps I am trying to reach out for those other things.
Do you feel guilty wanting them?
But people are often put off by my constantly twisting face.
I'm not a psychiatrist, and perhaps I'm being clumsy at all this. But I am suggesting that perhaps this figure represents a guilt feeling.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
I hated those bitches.
Frankly, I don't know.
Well, I know one thing. My imagination is playing tricks on me. I'm going to put a stop to it.
You're a very strong-willed person, aren't you?
Men don't like that,
I
sweet
survive,
cheeks.
That's what you mean.
That old pavilion out by the lake. Somehow you associate it with all this, don't you?
I could go out there.
I could bring some chicken salad and
Put an
Ovaltine.
end to
Really
that,
make a
too.
day of it.
I could go out
Now,
there.
don't be hasty.
If it is all my imagination, I could put a stop to it.
I just got to
Maybe, but at
destroy
least
all
someone
7
should be with you.
Horcruxes.
I can't
As you
possibly
say,
get away
Doctor,
now.
I'm a person of strong will. And the time to go out there is now. And if I have to, I can go alone.
Well, I'll head back to the park and abduct another patient then.
You know, this whole movie seems to be a parable about not letting women drive.
Watch it. Dum-de-dum-de-dum, investigating the source of unfathomable evil despite the warnings of both science and religion. Doom-de-doom-de-doom-de-doom. La-de-da.
Say what you want about her, she can meander the hell out of a scene.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Mike, she was top of her meandering class at Spokane Community College.
Really?
With a minor in moseying and a senior thesis on the history of American ambling.
Oh, she's good. This park's soon to reopen as Pirates World.
Yeah, as soon as they find the rusted out van the ice cream bunny's been sleeping in.
Ah, her plan to escape the curse involves warping to the secret water level.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, it's scary because those dangling barrels are full of expired tuna.
That is scary.
Oh, look, a slide. Fun.
Ah, Nick Nolte dropped his mattress because his hands are full of raw pork chops.
Listen, little lady, tote my mattress and I'll give you half of a chop I swiped off a sick raccoon.
Thank you, Nick.
Watch, guys, watch.
Okay.
Did you notice that? The subtle shift from sauntering to straggling. Wow. She's amazing.
Wow, a wonderful performance by a true master of the form. Amble, honey, amble.
Saltwater bathing, a refreshing activity humans do.
Hello? Where in God's name is the Lady Footlocker?
Oh, what shall we do? What's she gonna do? Yes, try the handle, you brilliant maniac!
Oh
yes!
my God! And walking.
Yes.
You know, at this point, they've pulled the concept of cinematic pacing out of its car and are beating it to death with a tire iron. Just, doom, doom.
Next is a scene where she stumbles into the tractor pull arena and spends 20 minutes staring at a derelict John Deere.
It's artsy.
Yeah. Hey, the damned went by Party City on their way to hell.
Wonder how they could tell the difference.
Stairs, an architectural construction whereby vertical distances are transversed. We...
Oh, look, a piece of actual plot development. Ah, who needs it?
Well, guys, by my count, so far it's Carnival's 100, Souls 0.
Yep, it's a shutout. Oh, good.
Say, I don't want to get turned down again.
That's my parole board's job.
I stopped for a bite to eat on the way in. Anyway, I have to practice at the church this evening.
Well, look, how's about if I pick you up afterward and we'll go someplace?
Use sulfuric acid to destroy our fingerprints? How would that be?
I'm not much for dancing.
Hey, you mind if I ask you a question?
Would you sell me your toenail clippings?
Break a man?
No, I'm not afraid of men.
Well, you seem sort of cold.
Is it because I'm fondling the banister? Is that... Yeah?
This morning I needed company.
Well, maybe you'll need company tonight.
Good idea. I'll join a convent.
Yes, it is. I should be finished around 9. Will that be all right?
That's okay by me.
Off to my room to practice unhooking bras.
See you in church.
Oh, boy. She's decided to go with the Stregonona look tonight. Stregonona, ladies and gentlemen.
Stregonona, bring her out.
Yeah.
Gotta be a song in here somewhere.
Here hangeth the Lord's bug zapper. Another angel gets its wings.
These hands are small, I know, but they're not yours. They are my own.
Thank you, Jewel.
Oh, yeah, the Theraflu's kicking in, baby.
These pretty tame-looking devils. I don't know.
I don't think they're devils. And this was the moment she accidentally wrote chest fever.
Stregonona. That's chest fever.
Hey, it's all worth it for the scene where she dances on it with Tom Hanks.
Quentin Tarantino's favorite scene.
Come on, lady. We all know you're just playing along to the demo.
A breeze gently blowing fine washables.
Oh, it's the Eye of Sauron's beach house.
Drop by this weekend.
I feel like I'm being Clockwork Oranged against organ music here.
Yeah.
Hi, Moon here. I don't know what the hell's going on either.
God, I'm late for work. Oh.
Dennis Wilson.
Must stop Mike Love.
Trish from accounting. Hey, Trish.
Please, sir, may I have some story?
So wing your partner, do-si-do. Eat her brains now. Here we go. Promenade.
This espresso lovers meetup is off to a good start.
Yeah,
It's really fun. It's really fun. I love coming here. I come here every week.
Debbie Tots. Well, hey there. I assume you're the caterer? We can't wait to dig into your famous rat kebabs and scorpion chili. It's dragging out, huh?
Grandpa Munster, no!
Harmon, stop playing the organ.
Profane. Sacrilege. What are you playing in this church?
We're not zoned for that kind of music.
Do you feel no reverence? And I feel sorry for you and your lack of soul. This organ, the music of this church, these things have meaning and significance to us.
As does the Starship Enterprise model glued to the wall behind you. Very important.
Cannot be our organist. In conscience, I must ask you to resign.
So the music she just played was different somehow?
How do you know?
How can you tell? Well, that's okay. I'll just take my vivacious, happy-go-lucky style somewhere else.
Oh, and we're going to need you to leave your copy of Great Organ Classics.
Come on!
Sorry.
That does not mean that I am abandoning you, nor should you turn your back on the church. There is help here, and I urge you to accept it.
We have a whole room full of hair shirts and those whippy things from Da Vinci Code.
This guy tries to act tough, but he can't forget the time he was beaten up by Ralph Mouth.
You're my only friend, Cigarette. Yeah, you believe me, Cigarette.
Well, hi there. I've been waiting an awful long time for you. My car's just over there. I know just the right place to go.
The Salt Lake Temple. Yeah, swing it, Angel Moroni. Come on.
Woo! Her forehead worry creases have their own worry creases.
Well, if you can't impress a woman with a bottle of Budweiser, there's no hope for you.
What's the matter? Don't you drink either?
Not really.
Not really. How else is there if you don't drink really? Answer me that.
Well, huh?
Now me, I not only drink really, I really drink.
Straight from the big book of dad jokes.
What's the matter? Do you like the music either?
I like it fine.
You don't like it. You don't like to dance, and you don't like to drink.
You're in the right state, honey.
Oh, hell yeah.
Man, a whole close, that's it, isn't it?
I didn't say that.
You haven't said anything all evening.
It's almost like my pickup artist tricks aren't working.
Why don't I go play that song again? You like it so much.
Was hanging by the kitchen window hoping to score a loose French fry.
Hey, Johnny, who's the doll? Nobody you know, chicken. Oh, come on now. You've been holding out on me. That's not the kind of pig you usually drag around.
Hey, don't bring up my secret life as a swine farmer.
She's out of your class. You want to bet? Lay off, huh? I got something on the stove there, man. Well, listen, I'll help you put it over. I don't want her to think I even know creeps like you.
So beat it, Chunky Tony Danza.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Meet someone you know?
Yeah, it's this creep who I know from... Oh, I want you to know that.
College fella. He told me about this girl who's been wanting to meet me.
She needs someone to clean out a septic tank.
Wanted me to meet her.
Thought of me.
Tell him.
I said, how could I? You're my date, you know.
Yeah, the best dates are the ones where you have to remind her it's a date.
Said you didn't seem to enjoy my company much.
That's not true. I really appreciate you taking me out this evening. I'd had a miserable night if you hadn't.
Forget it. Come on, here. Join the party. Drink up.
He's like Spuds MacKenzie, only more likely to hump your leg.
Look, I paid good money for that stuff. It ain't poison.
Yeah, whatever he put in that drink is absolutely worse than poison.
You know, I don't get you. First you stand me off. Well, that's okay. That's class.
And if there's one thing I know, it's class.
No, everything I say is okay. You're a mouse.
Yesterday I didn't care. Tonight I want to be with you.
Me or just with anybody?
With you.
It took her 30 takes to deliver that line without projectile vomiting.
Why don't you thaw out?
I love you, you disgust me. Why don't you like me?
But maybe you want to be
Pickup artist, all right.
That's what you want.
I like being with you, really I do. I don't want to be alone tonight. I want to be near you.
I may even love... Hey, is that an ankle monitor?
You mean that?
Yes.
God, this is a horror movie.
Hi, I'm back.
Why don't you and me get out of here? Huh? You know, my room's only a couple of feet from yours. Ain't likely to get very far from me, are you?
I masturbate to negative reviews of video games.
Smash cut to spinning headline, new victim found.
You stop for 8 more drinks on the walk home?
That old girl's in the back of the house. She won't hear nothing.
Oh, I bet his breath smells like Old Spice and deviled eggs. Yeah.
Honey, you don't want to go in there all by yourself, do you?
There could be some oily creep lurking in there.
You don't have to be alone tonight. Just let me come in a while. Let me stay with you, huh?
I'll share my thoughts on the upcoming race war, huh?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Kill the old bag?
But no, I was going to say drunk eat a frozen pizza.
Oh,
Sorry.
Look, honey. You ask me and you dislike me a little, huh?
He should just wait 40 years for someone to invent the anime body pillow.
Really?
I feel awful. What did you slip in my drink?
It was just Budweiser.
Ah, poison.
Eat it, Clydesdales.
Want to do a Marx Brothers bit?
Yeah, I get that a lot.
What's going on around here? What's the matter with you?
Ben's after me. You gotta stop him. He's after me again.
I'm getting...
No, you have to go.
I can't believe I wanted to sniff your shoes.
That's what I need. Get mixed up with some girl who's off her rocker.
I don't want to be left alone.
How to get left alone in one easy phrase.
When she freaks out, she reenacts her favorite scenes from Setting Up a Room.
Now she puts up a cut-up of Michael Jordan to scare off the wet bandits.
Well, demons still at large. Boarding house feng shui modestly improved.
Wow, the pervy guy had a backup booty call.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Doc.
What'd you find out, Doctor?
What? No, I was just taking a bath.
Not very much, I'm afraid.
I'm sure glad you just happened around. I was gonna call somebody, but I was afraid I'd have to pay the bill.
I came on purpose.
Really?
I've been thinking about her ever since she left my office yesterday. What's she been up to?
Very little of interest.
The devil knows that. I heard her moving things all around that room all night. Never heard such goings on. And she wouldn't let me in her room this morning.
Rolling your eyes does not equal acting, lady.
She absolutely refuses my help. I can't say that I blame her. There's something about her that completely baffles me.
I'm a terrible doctor, and she's right to refuse my help.
She feels she needs help, and I hope she will.
I can't let her stay in this house.
You won't have to worry about that. She's determined to leave the city, and she wants to get away as soon as possible.
I hope she does leave.
Well, you're in luck. She's determined to leave the city, and she wants to get away as soon as possible.
Someone should tell her that you can make a much better living as a musician if you are affiliated with Satan.
Actress spot. Initiate exit sequence. Turn left.
Command staircase descending protocol.
Actress spot. Display emotion.
Does not compute.
I noticed the hallway toilet is always clogged.
That was the demon.
Where are you going?
I'm going to an ugly lady Landlady Havers Anonymous meeting.
You can't refund
Blew
us
that
your
one.
week's rent when you go off like that.
That's okay. I stole the hairdryer.
I'm starting to worry she's never going to meet a rapping CGI dog.
He went back to his home planet.
This breakdown ends with her getting hired to direct ACI films.
Grass. Thinking it's safe to pull into traffic, but then realizing it isn't, but then it turns out it actually is. Spine-chingling terror!
If there's any more driving in this movie, she's going to need to actually get an oil change before the movie is over.
That would be good.
Oh my God, I was kidding!
Hey.
What the?
Mike!
Sounds like the transmission. Can you pull it up on the rack?
Wait a minute. They're not really going. They're not really going to show this, are they?
In the middle of a movie, they're just gonna.
Yep. Here we go.
You know, The Exorcist was pretty scary, but it could have used more routine auto maintenance.
Well, I have to check it first. Would you like to get out?
May I just sit here?
Sure. Suit yourself.
Of course, I'll warn you, me and the boys work in the nude.
Wait a minute.
Look at back there.
Didn't know your grandfather had a cameo in this film, Mike.
Yep. His motto was "Royal Tires, you pansies."
Well, here's your problem. The whole transmission's clogged with souls.
Oh, I should have gone to their sad little waiting room with the bad coffee and the Reader's Digest.
Okay, you want leaded or extra leaded?
Oh, I really screwed up. I could be living it up in that waiting room right now, half listening to an episode of The View, grimacing at daytime TV commercials. Stuff of that nature. Not funny stuff, but...
Oh, great. And now an alien abduction. Mondays.
Here comes the mechanic holding a dirty air filter that he swears is your air filter, and he says you definitely need to replace it right away, but who really knows?
Somewhere across town, a man screams in his shower. Oh, it's cold!
Hello, hand. Are you a good hand or a bad hand?
I get antsy like this when I'm waiting for my McNuggets. Just give me my damn McNuggets!
After the show, Kevin. Oops, I left her in there for 3 days. What do you know?
Cars were so cheap back then, people would just leave them anywhere.
Get a little scared for a second, abandon your car.
Yeah. Accidentally smush a ketchup packet in the cup holder, abandon the car.
Yep, simpler times.
You're gonna make it after all. She didn't throw a hat. No hat.
The pointless murmuring pavilion. She'll be safe there.
Oh, I know what that wavy film means. She's about to transform into Wonder Woman.
What movie are you watching, Nelson?
Just let me have this.
Okay.
When is the next eastbound bus? When does the next bus leave? I must get on it.
Somehow this is still the best experience anyone's ever had at a Greyhound station.
Excuse me, sir, there's a strange woman staring at me.
So what? We usually charge extra for that.
I want to get out of here. I want to get away from here.
Coincidentally, he just wrote the same thing 400 times on his notepad.
So is this the carnival?
Close enough for me.
I guess.
I'll take it.
Now loading. Gate 9.
Don't miss your bus, Moses.
Spin move. Nice. And spin move.
Bright side, her Nike Cross Trainer high heels are paying off big time.
Oh, it's the Edgar Winter Group tour bus. Sorry to bother you guys.
Then Goldilocks tried the porridge in the next bus, but it was too cold.
Carnival of Souls.
Small towns in Utah, known for their grand operatic train stations.
Just wish we could hear the footsteps better.
Guys.
Closer, wait. Let me in. You gotta let me in. I gotta get on that train. I gotta get away from here.
This was the scene opening night of that new Independence Day movie. Let me out.
You hear me. You can hear me.
She sees us, guys. She doesn't like us.
No!
Oh my God!
Wow!
That was a more dangerous stunt than anything Vin Diesel's ever done. Good Lord.
Oh, it's coffee and sandwich time at the boarding house. Vixens. Oh, I forgot where I live. Oh, damn.
Why can't I hear anything?
Shampoo commercial, real quick.
Will you help me? I need your help.
Typical. Cops never help white women.
Just a moment, please.
Typical. Taxis never want to pick up white women.
Ron, there's a Bejeweled game behind you.
Tommy, please tell me you can hear me at least. See me, feel me, touch me? No?
Ooh, I hope she runs into that old guy from the water fountain again and they team up to fight crime. Yeah.
I didn't know anything.
And now some lovely little birds circle her with flowers and scarves, and they spell out, "Is this damn thing going anywhere or what?"
Now look up again with your mouth open. The bird's aiming. Come on. Come on. There you go.
I don't belong in the world. That's what it is. Something separates me from other people.
I have a competition in me. I want no one else to succeed.
Everywhere. They're everywhere. They're not going to let me go.
Hey, dead guy, we know it's you. We can see the top of your head, dead guy. Just
get a bigger chair next time.
Trying a bit, I get it.
Just blew the whole thing.
From living.
Dead guy,
Trying
please.
to take me back somewhere. I can't fight anymore. I don't know what's real anymore.
Ooh, hairball's almost up. Keep trying.
Herc!
My last hope. If you don't help me, I have to go back there.
Yes, yes, overacting.
Trying to take me back somewhere. Doctor, you've got to tell me what to do.
Be with you in a sec. I'm just finishing my clown makeup.
Dead guy. Yeah. I just got his bill. $50 an hour.
Lady, stop! We haven't replaced your blinker fluid or your muffler bearings. Lady!
Duck walls, when you absolutely need a wall for your duck.
Bad news, folks. The rest of the movie is just this shot.
Just a few more hours.
Brought to you by the Utah Tourist Board. Utah, come see our small sections of ugly fencing.
You know, guys, a horror movie like this makes me wonder, maybe we were too hard on Wicker Man?
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing.
I think that's true.
Sorry, bees.
This entire thing is going to end up being her quest to get a corn dog.
I support her in that quest.
Me too.
I don't know. Poster here and there, a couple of throw pillows. Place could be pretty nice, actually.
Couple of plants.
Stregonona poster.
Yeah, Stregonona. People love Stregonona. Oh, looks like she's about to sing.
I see some pilings in the distance, mucky pilings in the salt marsh. You've captured my heart. Pilings, pilings, I love you.
It looked like she was about to sing. It looked like,
oh, sorry.
yeah. It's wet down there.
They don't get how skinny dipping works, do they?
They're bad at it.
This would be considered a pretty raucous dance in Minnesota.
Oh, goodness. You know, I don't think we should. We should probably slow it down a bit. I mean, this is getting too out of hand.
Crazy.
I had that ranch dip. It was too spicy for me, I'll tell you that.
Black pepper. Yes.
How's a dead girl have to be to get asked to dance around here?
You want to know how I got these scars? Never mind, it's not even interesting. Forget it.
Young Ben Affleck, good to see you. And Lena Dunham, how are you?
Surprisingly closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, these Utah dry weddings are pretty miserable affairs.
Well, I'm glad Arthur Murray is in hell.
Yeah. History's greatest monster.
Doing a very poor audition for an all-female Kiss cover band.
Hi, Bob Dead Guy. Have you reviewed your life insurance recently?
Well, now she can tell her friends, I saw the Dead at Salt Air, man. They rocked.
Kevin,
sorry.
Go to hell.
We'll go to hell.
At any point did the director think to say, you know what, let's go with expression B for this shot?
A mouse! In a room full of zombies too, but a mouse mostly.
Dead people, get back here and clean this mess up. Look at this.
Come on, just because you're dead doesn't...
Beatlemania goes goth.
Very interesting. Also very interesting.
Lady.
You smell nice.
Yeah, big deal. This happened to me in high school every day after band practice.
Nelson.
Oh, not tummy raspberries, you fiends, no!
Hey, Earl, are we dead?
Well, I'm dead inside, Bernie. I know that.
Yeah, same.
The car's still over there, and then the footprints leading up to here.
And here's the spot where I killed and buried a drifter. Wait, I guess I should have stopped talking. Sorry. We'll back up.
And then nothing.
Hey, Padre, give me a good card at bingo tonight. There's $5 in it for you.
Profane! Make it $10.
You're on.
All right.
Remember, folks, becoming a church organist kills. Brought to you by the council to replace church organists with terrible guitar trios.
Didn't get a word of that. Jackass, always yelling crap at me.
Oh man, I hope she left some gum in there.
Hey, Hank, check to see if this whole movie was just a giant misdirection, will ya?
Okay, I'll check. Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah.
And now the big reveal. She wakes up in bed with Bob Newhart.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Remember to get your digital goodies.
Thank you.
RiffTrax.com/souls. Happy Halloween. Go Cubs.
This carnival, more news to tell. The minions of Satan. we ask is that you die. Dump your car in the brink. Spend a month where you think you're in Utah, all nice and alive. There are people in Clown White who chase you around, and there's just so much more you can do. Did I mention the people who chase you around, or the people who chase you around? This Carnival of Souls, I oversold it just a bit, just a touch. Don't go out of your way, don't spend all of your day. It's a broken down, dangerous, filled with deranged demons, musty old pile of love. Carnival of Souls.
It's time for RiffTrax.
Copyright by RiffTrax, all rights reserved.